Someone is arriving in a black car, and the reason will shock you completely. Archangel Michael says, there are signs moving in silence around you, and today, heaven has chosen to reveal one of the most startling ones. The arrival of a black car is not by chance, nor is it a random shadow passing your way. It holds a meaning that is meant to stir your spirit, awaken your heart, and call you into awareness like never before. You must understand that certain events are woven into your path with precision, and this black car represents one of those moments. It is not just a vehicle, it is a messenger, a carrier of something that will open your eyes to what you have overlooked. The reason behind its arrival is layered, and once you uncover it, your life will not feel the same again. This is not an ordinary story being told to you, it is a revelation placed into your hands. The car's presence signifies more than movement, it signifies arrival, exposure, and a turning point hidden just beyond your comfort. That turning point carries weight, and it demands you to listen with your full attention right now. When the sound of its engine comes close, the energy around you shifts. There is a stillness before the reveal, a silence before the unfolding, and that is where you will feel the truth pressing into your chest. Heaven is warning you not to dismiss this, because what is hidden is powerful enough to change everything you thought you knew. Type 111 to claim this blessing now. The black car has been circling your timeline like a marker waiting for the appointed moment. You may not have seen it yet with your physical eyes, but your spirit has sensed it for days, weeks, maybe even months. It has been hovering like a presence outside the frame of your daily life, and now it steps into view. This is how divine revelations work, they wait for the exact time to strike your awareness. Not a second before, not a second late. And today, that appointed time is here. Inside the car, there is more than a driver. There is more than metal and leather. There is a meaning that heaven itself has permitted to ride straight into your orbit. Every arrival carries a purpose, but this one carries urgency. It is not something you can ignore, because it ties directly to the things you have been praying about, fearing about, or secretly wondering about. Now, it comes face to face with you. Type 222 if you are ready to receive clarity. You may not know who sent this car. But it has been dispatched, and the reason will unfold in layers. The first layer is exposure, exposing what has been going on around you while you were unaware. The second layer is protection, a sign that you are being shielded from a deeper danger connected to the presence behind this arrival. This is why heaven speaks through symbols, because direct words would not always reach your heart. The third layer is transformation. Once you see what this black car carries, you will not go back to your old way of thinking. You will be elevated into a higher awareness, one where you will no longer doubt the unseen workings around your life. Type 333 for a blessing of vision. Now, imagine the moment clearly. The black car pulls up slowly, steady, with an aura of seriousness around it. The sound of its tires against the road echoes deeper than you think. Your spirit knows this is not just another arrival. It is the weight of something pressing into your path with urgency. That urgency is why you are being called to pause and listen right now. Heaven has shown me that this arrival is tied to things that have been whispered about in secret places. Someone has been moving, preparing, setting something in motion, and now, the manifestation is at your door. This is why the black car becomes a symbol, it carries both what was hidden and what is about to be revealed. Type 444 if you are ready for revelation. This arrival may shock you because it carries truths you never expected. The people connected to this arrival are not who they appear to be. They wear layers, but heaven is about to strip those layers away. It may involve someone you know, someone whose name you recognize, or someone whose influence has quietly been circling you. Their actions are tied to this car's presence, and it will soon all come into the open. Do not be afraid of this. Instead, recognize it as the answer to the silent cries of your spirit. You have asked for clarity, and clarity does not arrive softly, it arrives with force. Type 555 if you believe clarity is entering your life now. The road to this moment has not been random. Every delay, every strange sign, every whisper you overheard, they were pieces leading to this very scene. And the black car marks the shift. It represents the unknown that is suddenly known. The unseen that is suddenly visible. The silence that suddenly speaks louder than thunder. Archangel Michael says, this moment is not meant to frighten you but to awaken you. The car is not your enemy, the secret it carries is what you must face. And once you face it, power will return to you in ways you have longed for. Type 666 to break through every hidden plot. The arrival may shock you because of timing. It comes when you least expect it, and yet it feels strangely aligned. That's how heaven works, interruptions become redirections, and redirections become revelations. When the black car arrives, you will feel something stir inside you. It will not just be curiosity, it will be recognition. Recognition that this is the moment heaven had warned you about in quiet whispers. The shock is not in the car itself. The shock is in what the car brings into your life. And that is what you must prepare for now. Type 777 if you are ready for breakthrough. The black car is not just a detail, it is a sign that moves between the physical and the spiritual. Its arrival is deliberate, chosen, and woven into your timeline with precision. You are not stumbling across this moment, you are being aligned with it. The reason it shocks you is because it touches something personal. It's not a distant event, it is close, too close, near your environment, near your spirit, near your unfolding days. That closeness is why you must lean in and pay attention. Every arrival has a carrier, and this one carries the energy of revelation. The black car brings exposure. It brings unveiling. It brings answers that could no longer stay hidden in the dark. Type 888 if you are ready for hidden doors to open. This black car has been seen before in your visions, in your dreams, in your silent intuition. Maybe you brushed it off as nothing, but deep down, your spirit already knew it was more. This is confirmation that you were right all along. Your inner sense has not lied to you. It has been guiding you toward this moment, telling you that something is near. And now, what was near becomes here. The person connected to this car has been watching from a distance. They have been circling, observing, waiting, and timing their movement. Their sudden arrival is not random, it is a climax of something they have been preparing. Type 999 if you are ready for protection. Now, imagine the scene unfolding. The car comes closer, its presence undeniable. You feel the shift before you even see who steps out. The silence is heavy, the air charged, the space around you pressing with unseen weight. The moment feels longer than seconds, like eternity has slowed to give you time to absorb it. You know something irreversible is about to take place. Inside that black car, there is a story. A connection. A chain of events tied to you. This is not a story of strangers, it is closer, personal, directly stitched to your path. Type 1111 if you are ready for the truth to meet you. The reason this shocks you is because the face behind this arrival may not be the one you expected. It may be familiar, and yet the intention tied to it will shake you. The mask they wore for so long cannot hide anymore. The car is their cover, but the truth is their weight. They cannot keep circling without showing up. And now, they step into your reality in a way that can no longer be hidden. Archangel Michael says, this is a divine setup for your awakening. The car, the timing, the person, it all connects to your breakthrough. And though it may arrive wrapped in shock, inside it is the key to your next chapter. Type 1212 if you are ready for your chapter to open. The sound of the door opening will be the mark of exposure. When they step out, the atmosphere itself will testify that something greater than you imagined has been revealed. You will not need to search for meaning, the meaning will stand in front of you. This arrival shakes your comfort because it interrupts your normal flow. But interruption is not destruction. It is the signal that something bigger has broken through. You were not meant to stay in silence forever, you were meant to witness this. Every arrival is an answer. And this one answers what your soul has been carrying quietly. That is why heaven brings it to you in such a striking, unforgettable way. Type 1313 if you are ready to receive what belongs to you. The black car is not the end, it is the beginning of a greater reveal. Think of it as a door on wheels, carrying what was locked behind walls into the open air. When that door opens, your questions meet their answer. This answer may not be easy to digest at first. It may come with weight, with a pause, with a chill running through your body. But the shock is meant to break illusions, not to break you. The person inside is tied to both your past and your future. Their connection to you is why this matters so much. And that is why heaven marked it with the sign of the black car. Type 1414 if you are ready to step beyond illusions. The black car does not just arrive with silence, it arrives with warning. There is a reason your heart feels uneasy when you think of it. The presence it carries is not casual, and heaven needs you to be alert. You may not realize it yet, but this arrival is connected to movements happening in the background of your life. Conversations have been spoken without your knowledge. Steps have been taken behind your back. And this car is the signal that those steps are now pressing into your reality. The warning is clear, be cautious. Do not brush this aside as coincidence. Something is unfolding that demands your awareness, your protection, and your readiness. Type 1515 if you accept heaven's shield over you. This car has been seen more than once in visions. Someone has already noticed it parked nearby. A shadow of it has been spotted at hours when no one should be moving. These are not accidents, they are signals. The suspense builds because the arrival has timing attached to it. Late hours, moments when the world is quiet, moments when distraction is low, that is when this car moves closer. It does not want to be seen in plain daylight, it prefers to creep in silence. Why? Because what it carries is not meant to be casually exposed. It holds a truth so sharp that even those behind it hesitate. They know once it is revealed, there will be no going back. Type 1616 if you are ready to see what others have hidden. Now imagine this, you hear the faint hum of the engine outside. At first, you dismiss it, but the sound lingers. You look out, and the black car is there, idling, its lights dim but its presence undeniable. A figure inside sits still, almost too still, watching, waiting. The silence between you and that car is heavy, like an invisible wall pressing in. Your skin tingles, and you know, this is not ordinary. The warning grows stronger. Do not step carelessly. Do not assume. Heaven is alerting you because the car's arrival is the physical echo of something that has already been decided in the spiritual. Type 1717 if you are ready to walk in wisdom. Archangel Michael says, the black car represents an unveiling that many tried to delay. But nothing can stop the timing of truth. That's why it arrives now, and not later. The suspense builds because the face behind this arrival may not be what you expect. It could be a familiar face carrying an unfamiliar intention. Someone who smiled in front of you but plotted in silence. Someone who shook your hand but hid their real motive. And here they are, arriving in a way that no longer allows masks. The car carries them forward, exposing them against their will. Type 1818 if you are ready for exposure to come forth. This is your warning, do not be surprised when the shock of this moment makes you pause. Do not dismiss the chill you feel when you realize what has been moving around you in secret. That chill is confirmation. The black car is a vessel, but the story it carries is human. It is tied to betrayal, to secrets, to hidden intentions that finally break into the open. You will see how deep some roots go, and you will realize why heaven had to intervene. Suspense is not for fear, it is for readiness. This is why you were led to hear this now, to prepare your heart before the moment meets your eyes. Type 1919 if you believe protection is already surrounding you. The figure in the car may delay stepping out, but you will know they are there. The longer they wait, the heavier the air feels. The silence is louder than words, and in that silence, you will sense the weight of what is about to come forth. And when the door opens, everything changes. No matter what you believed before, this moment marks a shift. The shocking reason behind their arrival steps out with them. This is not imagination, this is alignment. It has been written, and now it arrives. Type 2020 if you receive this revelation with strength. The street feels different now, charged with the weight of what has just unfolded. The black car no longer looks like just a vehicle, it feels like a messenger that came to disrupt, to tear off masks, and to shake the ground beneath your routine. You stand there, breathing deeper than usual, knowing that this night will be etched in your memory forever. The person who stepped out of that car may speak, but their words cannot undo what heaven has already exposed. Their excuses fall flat against the evidence, their charm bends under the weight of truth. You see their eyes dart around, searching for a way out, but no escape exists anymore. This is where your strength rises. This is where you stop being the one overlooked and start being the one protected, the one shielded, the one strengthened. The suspense that once haunted you now becomes your proof that heaven never left you unguarded. Type 2121 if you are ready to claim your divine shield. The night grows quiet again, but it is not the same quiet as before. This is the quiet after the storm, the stillness after revelation, the calm that belongs only to those who have seen the truth and survived it. You walk back, steady, your heart carrying the proof that nothing hidden can stay hidden forever. The black car may leave, but its purpose is finished. It came to open your eyes, and it succeeded. It came to shock you, but it also came to free you. Remember this: what was meant to harm you has been exposed before it could destroy you. What was meant to trap you has been revealed before it could hold you down. And what was meant to silence you has instead become the very reason your voice will grow louder. Type 2323 if you receive this breakthrough with power. This is not the end of your story, this is the turning point. The black car is gone, but your life has shifted into a new timeline, one where you walk stronger, wiser, and more awake than ever. Nothing will catch you unaware again, because heaven has trained your eyes to see. And now, as this message closes, take this moment as a final warning and a final gift: stay alert, stay ready, and never dismiss the signs that appear around you. For just like this black car, every symbol carries meaning, and every arrival carries a message. The blessing is upon you now. Your steps are guarded, your circle is protected, and your spirit is aligned with strength. You are no longer in the dark. You are standing in the light of exposure and victory. Sparkles, subscribe now so you never miss these urgent revelations, because the next one arriving may be the sign that secures your greatest breakthrough yet.